Hello, everybody. It's Julie Evans here with Animal Messages with Julie. Okay, the week in review. 3 things. Emotion coding. It works on animals too. I'm going to give you a link where you can get some free emotion coding like now. Not if you're watching this video 6 months from now. Okay. Also, uncreating and destroying a projection onto an animal. There was a surgery and it sounds pretty awful, so I'll we'll go over that. And a Lenten special. I have a special and the offering is called Reconnection Session. Reconnect with your pet that has passed over. So that is half price. There'll be a link somewhere around here. So that'll lead to a website, which then will lead to emailing me or scheduling. My assistant, Alexandra, handles all of that so I can spend the time with you and the pets. So 3 things: emotion code, this surgery, which is a gasp kind of surgery, and the Lenten special. Oh, also Chico's mug. Those of you who know Chico, his fuck off mug, 4 of them are on their way to Canada. So Caitlin, Tanya, Peter, Candace, you're getting one of these. And the other side says pet trauma, what is it? And the website, blah, 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 blah. I'm told Chico's pretty proud of those in the afterlife. Okay, so emotion coding. Oh yeah, forgot this. We still have our peaceful pet tree. We've got some leaves left. Go this way, go this way. Okay. It's my inner weather girl coming out. We have some leaves left to be filled. So if you know dogs, cats that have trauma, let's get that cleared. Okay. You know, people that work at the shelters. Let's work at getting me in there or someone like me to clear their trauma before they get into their adoptee's house. Okay. I've been calling the shelters and have a few emails have gone to the shelters. But you know, with any institution, there's some walls to get over. And let's face it, this stuff is weird when you first hear about it. When you see it in action, you're like, oh, wow, why didn't I do this sooner? Okay, so first topic, emotion code sessions. So as you know, animals have past lives also. So if something occurred in a past life, if an emotion is stuck in a part of the body, etc., it can be addressed through this emotion code session. Now, this is being offered by a lady on the East Coast. Her name is Barbara Swaver. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Okay, I'll hold that so you can write it down, because she, just for extreme limited time, is offering free sessions for an extremely limited amount of time. Okay. Her business is called this. So it's Empowered Body and Soul, all one word, and the word "and" is spelled out, not the symbol. So it's www.empoweredbodyandsoul.com to go to her website. Okay. And when I asked her what she would like me to use in this live video, she said, well, the website has a really long name, so just use my phone number. Okay, here we go. Here's the phone number if you want to text her to arrange for an emotion code session for your animal. She did one on me, the person, me, and it was fabulous. Something from 500 years ago with my mother. So, yep, go for that. Like I said, can't hurt, can't hurt. All right, that's our emotion coding. Throw that posted away. And hey, any of you know, I have a rather large dog and she eats my Post-its. I throw these close to the trash can, which is about 4 feet away, and she comes in and has started to num 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 num. She's already been reported to eat a whole bag of Ghirardelli chocolates, which are not good for dogs, and the wrappers, and nothing came out abnormal. Okay, anyway, so I digress. Now to talk about this heavier aspect this week. So anyway, a dog in my world, her name is Emma, and she's a Cocker Spaniel. So her person's like, oh, she's having her eye taken out surgically, her eye. And my first response was when I read that, right? And anyone I've mentioned it to has been like, it's one of those gasping surgeries that make people gasp to hear about it. So I'm like, oh, okay, right away. I'm like, I'm no good to the animal if I have a judgment or projection about what is going on. If it's my own projection, like this is really bad, I'm no good to the animal. Okay, my own judgment, my own projections, my own rejections, separations, they will get in the way, okay, of the energy helping the animal. So right away, I'm like, uncreate and destroy all those projections, judgments, separations, rejections, projections. Did I already say that? There's 5 of them regarding the surgery, from me to Emma, from Emma to me, from any device, from anywhere it came from, right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pop, all like shorts, boys and beyonds, which is a clearing statement. Whoo. I even cleared now because some of it came back. So then I could look at it clearly and I could actually ask universe, what about this? Well, Emma's okay with it. All right. Universe, I in, said bad. What was it? Universe, I out, good. The eye has been bothering her. I saw her 2 days ago. She is 5. She reminds me of a 15-year-old. It's just the discomfort, whatever's been going on has taken its toll on her. And she's had issues with that eye for years. And again, I'm not a vet, and there's one word that came to mind that I was told, but I don't want to repeat it in case I don't get it quite right. Anyway, she had the surgery yesterday, and her person, her companion, her skin companion, her skin mama, also has similar training as I, does not work professionally with animals, just uses it in her own life. So she's been running processes on Emma while she was in surgery. And I did also, because like I said, when you're close to the animal, your own emotion, your own judgment, can short circuit the energy. So the energy then doesn't work. It just falls flat. So, and today Emma is running around better than she was 2 days ago. And she had her eyeball taken out yesterday. Her eyeball. Okay. So my point of this story is, if your animal's having a surgery, you can book a session with me or someone like me. Let's uncreate and destroy those projections and judgments you have about it. And the animal will be able to recover much better if they're not they pick up that, oh my God, this is bad. They pick up that, oh my God, it's 10 days that I'm going to need to recover. They pick all that information up from us. They're telepathic and they're reading our minds and everyone around them. That's not the case. She's just about recovered, and she had her eyeball out yesterday. But with these trainings and these processes that her companion and I have, and many others do have also, it doesn't have to be like an oh my God situation. And I asked the other dogs in the house and they didn't care. They were like, yeah, it's been hurting her a lot. She's been in a lot of pain. Take it out. And dogs are like that. They're very pragmatic. Abandoning the pack is the worst thing you can do, but losing a body part, they're just like, oh, well, keep her moving. And they just go on 3 legs instead of 4. They're amazing creatures. Okay, so uncreate and destroy projections and judgments you have about surgeries or procedures that your animals are having before they have it, for a faster recovery of the animal. All right, what time we got? We're cooking with gas. Okay, so one of these weeks, we're actually going to have other people on if I get this technology filled out. I'm doing this on Zoom this week, probably next week. Also, but the YouTube live, she don't want to cooperate with me. She just buffer. So we just shift. We'll just do this, and Alexandra will post it tomorrow on the YouTube channel. So the Lenten special. Okay, reconnection session. Now, as I mentioned last week, both animals, Jolly and Maggie, they were not peaceful. They had dropped their body, but they weren't peaceful yet. So these processes that I run allow them to see where they're headed and choose to go there. And if they have an objection, like Jolly did, then she and I talk through that objection. Oh, if you're watching this video for the first time, I'm an animal communicator pet coach. It's threefold. I feel, you look at my notes here, I hear and I clear. So I feel as an empath what their body feels. Okay, so I know what part's hurting them. If they're anxious, what's going on with that? And then I hear them in English, Spanish, and German. They pick up their language from us. So it's like a toddler, and they show me pictures. Okay, I took a hit on the head a few years ago, and now I have that capacity. So third thing I do is I clear. So I clear the energies and the trauma and the connections that are no longer serving them. Okay, and that I have training in, and I train to work on humans. There you go. I know I'm supposed to say that stuff at the beginning. I forget. I don't know. Every video is different. So reconnection session. It's for your past over pets. Every human that I've done that with their pet has felt so much better and more peaceful afterward, because we just never know, did we do the right thing? Or even if there was an accident and we're like, oh, you know, still if we're able to know that the pet's at peace. And you know, there was a baby goat that was trampled by larger animals in Texas, and when I checked in with the baby goat, she was still feeling the pain, even though it had been a few days. So she hadn't transitioned away from her body, and it's very confusing to suddenly not have a body, but still have emotions. For example, our emotional body is, our physical body can die, but our emotional body is still there. Our spiritual body is still there. There's how many other bodies, and I'm not an expert in that. But that's another video with another person. Okay, thank you so much for watching this. Chico and I love you. Get those dogs that have trauma. I'm sorry. You taped it hold. Get those dogs that have trauma. You know that was Chico doing that. To me or someone like me, it's like in 20 minutes that stuff can be cut. I can cut that right out of their lives, and now they're able to expand and be their beautiful selves. Anyway, sign it off. Bye. I have to stop recording.